Hi, good day to you. My name is Panisha, and today in this presentation we will look into equality in the Malaysian Constitution, which is Article 8. Equality is a cornerstone of any democratic society. It ensures that all people, regardless of race, gender, or social background, are treated fairly and justly under the law. In Malaysia, this principle is enshrined in Article 8 of the Federal Constitution. Equality means much more than simply treating everyone the same. It requires that we balance rights, protections, and opportunities in a fair manner. The idea of equality in law guarantees that the rule of law applies to every citizen. But what does equality truly mean in Malaysian context? How does the law ensure this is upheld in daily life? And what challenges do we face in achieving complete equality? Let's explore further. Article 8, Clause 1 of the Federal Constitution clearly states that all persons are equal before the law and entitled to equal protection of the law. This means that the government cannot treat people unfairly based on attributing factors such as race, religion, gender, or social class. It upholds the right to legal protection, making sure every person is on equal footing before the law. However, equality doesn't always mean treating everyone the same. For example, the Constitution allows for affirmative action under Article 153, which provides special rights for the Malays and natives of Sabah and Sarawak. This aims to correct historical imbalances in economic and educational opportunities. In addition to equal protection, Article 2, Clause 2 prohibits discrimination in public office or law based on factors like race, religion, descent, place of birth, and gender. Yet the Constitution strikes a balance between equality and equity by recognizing the need for affirmative action in some cases. This concept of equality with exception acknowledges Malaysia's unique social fabric, where promoting unity sometimes requires different treatment to uplift disadvantaged groups. Let's explore how this balance plays out in real life. In Malaysia, equality can be seen in various sectors, especially in areas like education, healthcare, and employment. A prominent example is gender equality. Over the years, Malaysia has seen significant progress in ensuring women have equal access to education and job opportunities. For instance, women now make up a large percentage of university graduates, and more women are occupying positions of leadership in both private and public sectors. The Employment Act 1955 also plays a role in safeguarding women's rights in the workplace, ensuring equal treatment and pay. But equality extends beyond just gender. The Constitution ensures religious freedom and protection, meaning that individuals from all religious backgrounds should have equal rights and protection under the law. The famous case of Indira Gandhi is an example of how the court interpreted Article 8 to protect an individual's right to religious freedom and parental rights. The Indira Gandhi case is a significant legal case in Malaysia. It involves Indira Gandhi, a Malaysian woman whose ex-husband converted to Islam and unilaterally converted their 3 children to Islam without her consent. This case raised important questions about religious freedom, the right of parents, and the jurisdiction of civil and Sharia courts in Malaysia. In 2018, the Federal Court of Malaysia ruled in favor of Indira Gandhi, stating that the unilateral conversion of her children was invalid as it required the consent of both parents. The case became a landmark decision in Malaysia, especially regarding the intersection of civil law and Islamic law, as well as the protection of non-Muslim rights in religious in Malaysia. While equality is the law of the land, challenges remain in its practical implementation. One of the key debates surrounding Article 8 is the question of affirmative action. Malaysia's affirmative action policies, particularly those outlined in Article 153, aim to protect and uplift Bumiputra communities by providing them with special privileges in areas like education, employment, and business. While these policies have been essential in addressing economic disparities, some argue that they could create unintended inequalities. For instance, non-Bumiputra groups may feel disadvantaged in accessing scholarships or public university placements, as quotas are often allocated based on race. This raises question: is there a fine line between providing equal opportunities and creating new forms of inequalities? Can Malaysia achieve full equality while maintaining policies that favor certain groups? These are ongoing debates in Malaysia's quest for more equal society. Another significant challenge in Malaysia is economic inequalities. While the Constitution and various laws provide for equal rights and protection, the reality on the ground often tells a different story. There are noticeable gaps in wealth distribution and opportunities, particularly between urban and rural population. Urban areas, especially major cities like Kuala Lumpur, benefits from better infrastructure, education, healthcare and job perspectives, while rural areas lag behind in these crucial aspects of development. In addition to geographic disparities, economic inequality is also present among different ethnic groups. For example, the Bumiputra indigenous Malaysians enjoy certain affirmative action policies under the new economic policy, which aim to reduce disparities in income and opportunities between ethnic Malays and other groups like the Chinese and Indian communities. However, critics argue that this has not always succeeded in bridging the gap, as certain segments of society, particularly those in rural Bumiputra area, remain impoverished while wealth become more concentrated among urban elites. To ensure true equality, addressing these deeper structural issues is essential. This involves creating policies that promote more balanced economic development, providing equitable access to quality education and healthcare across all religions, and revisiting affirmative action measures to ensure they genuinely uplift disadvantaged communities. Tackling such inequality requires a multifaceted approach that goes beyond legal protections to focus on practical and long-term solutions that benefits all segments of society. Equality, as outlined in Article 8 of the Federal Constitution, remains one of the most fundamental principles of Malaysia's legal framework. It ensures that every individual, regardless of background, receives fair and just treatment. But equality is not just about laws, it's about how these laws are applied and how we as a society work towards a fairer future for all. Despite challenges, Malaysia has made strides toward greater equality, balancing the need for affirmative action with the goal of equal treatment under the law. As citizens, understanding and advocating for equality is crucial because true equality begins with each of us recognizing and upholding the rights of others. With all the information provided, I am concluding my presentation here today. Equality, Article 8. Thank you for lending your ears today and I hope you have a good day.